Hey everyone, S. Dot here with Gold Rush Trading Academy, and today I'm going to go over 4 setups that I posted on our watch list this week on Sunday. And these 4 were given to our server, and 2 of them were given out on Twitter for free. So those that are new, essentially what I do is I post a gold call line and a gold put line. And depending which line it breaks through, that's when you decide whether you take calls or puts. So we're going to kind of go through and explain my thought process and how it works out. So this is MU on Monday the 23rd. So it gaps up, runs up, turns around right around 9:45, falls back down and retests the put line. One of my rules is I don't trade before 10 o'clock. So as this is all happening, I'm out anyway. So this isn't an entry for me because it broke the gold line. But from here, we bounce off the put line and we start moving up. And as you can see, as we approach the gold call line, we get a little resistance, bounces off a bit basically. And so we're sitting here watching and seeing if we finally break through or not. Eventually, we're going to see this break through over the call line right there, a nice strong 5-minute candle. And what's important is that last 5-minute candle didn't close below and the stock starts moving. So on this red candle, it retested, and on this yellow, as soon as it beats that high, so at 11:45, you get your entry. And at 11:45 on Monday, the $73 call was sitting at 45 cents, 50 cents, somewhere in there. So you're in here at the most 50 cents. So we're watching, and as it's going, it creates higher lows, a higher high here. So let's see if it continues to stay on an uptrend like that. And there you go, you got another higher high. So we have no reason to get out at this point. It's respecting the 9 EMA, which is this purple line, and just riding it up. Now here, might be a little fake out, but we immediately rebound on the next candle. That's why we kind of wait for a couple candles as confirmation. Now we're going to continue to move up into this 71.88 line for the rest of the day and bounce kind of around there. We'll actually speed it up just a little bit so we can get through it. Because we're in all the way back here. And here we go, we're moving, we're consolidating, but there's still no reason to get out. We still made higher lows, still making higher lows. So there's no reason to get out. Now we open up on Tuesday, and when we open up on Tuesday, we get a strong bar, and price action goes up, and we hit a high of $1.11 here. So you already hit 100% in basically an overnight swing. And now we can kind of set our stop loss on our first price target, which is the 71.88 line. And we kind of bounce on there all day for the most part. And again, we'll see this all play out fairly fast until finally we'll have a catalyst on Wednesday as we move through. And when that catalyst breaks, since we didn't break our stop loss, we could have gotten out for 100%. Even if we didn't, we have no reason to get out yet. Boom, we wake up, and then even here, we're up to 200% on the play alone up here. Comes down again, we haven't gotten through our price target stop loss. We're still over 100%. And then finally the catalyst hits and we get a large spike, and this contract ends up going for $4.10, and that's a 720% profit. So at any point there was no reason to get out, didn't give you any fake outs, boom, there it is. That's your 720% profit right here on 2 5-minute candles. So that is pretty much how I play it. We get a nice break back here, retest, holds. This red candle never closes below the gold line. Next one lifts off. That's our entry. We're in, and it never makes another lower low for the rest of the day. For the next 2 days, really. Still, no lower lows. We didn't get lower than that line, so it didn't make a lower low. Next, we had UAL. Monday. Again, this gapped up on Monday. And what happened was it ran up a little bit, as we'll see here in a second, and then almost got close to retesting that call line. So we're already above it. We kind of ran on us. We're staying up. We're staying out. Now, as it comes back down, we see where it ends up. And it pushes through our price target 1. It's still falling. Okay, what's going to happen? As it gets below this price target 1, boom, it makes a reversal over that price target 1. And again, these are just support resistance lines. We can use this for an entry. I called this out in the group right here at 10:55. We got our entry, and again, another situation where it never really makes lower lows again. So there's no reason to get out. We're confident to get in, and we have no problem swinging it to the next day. And as this thing moves through, you'll see it just will keep slowly going up again. No lower lows yet, still going. End of day's coming up. Boom, still nice strong trend. Now, when the next day comes up, it's going to gap up again, and you're going to be able to get out for at least 100%, but it actually hits 300% on the morning break up here. So you're up at 300% right there. So, again, one day, 300%. No problems. Easy money. And then by Wednesday, when this all plays out on Wednesday, again, you can get through, and it taps 350% again. No problem. And you're still bullish. There's no reason to get out at this point. Maybe that fake out in the first thing in the morning, but it immediately rebounds. So again, you didn't break any stop losses. You're already over 100%. There's no reason to get out. You can ride these things all the way up. Now take profit where you like, whether it's at 50%, 100%, 150%. Remember to always scale out. Next one we're going to look over is ATVI. This is one of the free ones. So UAL was the free one on Twitter. ATVI was as well. And what happens with ATVI is it breaks our gold put line pretty hard right off the bat in the morning. So you could have gotten off that break, but again, I don't trade till after 10 o'clock. So now 10 o'clock, we start bouncing on that gold put line. Retest. I actually put in the chat right around this retest right here that get ready for ATVI. It can't get over the put line, so it's probably going to start falling down on us. So really your entry is anywhere in here, but I would say 10-20 on Tuesday is probably the best, like around this time on the next retest right here. So you could have waited for that one, but this retest probably would have gotten you in, and you could have got in there at 90 cents. Now, as we run down, you're going to see that it bounces off our first price target, and then comes up and retests again. So if you didn't sell here, which was for around 70%, you could have added more here when it didn't break through the put line again. And as it keeps running, it never can get back over that put line. So we're pretty confident in the trade still. Even though you could have gotten shook out here when it broke back above VWAP, we still stayed in. So now, again, it comes down and retests price target 1. And this is the new day, this 25th. And there we go. We lost price target 1. It comes all the way down and basically gets the price target 2. And you're at 136% win. So, again, a little patience. Understanding that there's no real reason to get out just yet. It's not breaking lines that you want to see hold. Now, obviously, you can scale out, but there's no reason to get out. It's staying on our downtrend. We can keep riding this. And even at this point, until it breaks our downtrend, we can keep on riding it. See, it's still going. And then our final one is going to be Wells Fargo, WFC. Now, what Wells Fargo did was it gapped up as well. And then on Monday, it gapped up. And then it came down and retested that call line. So you'll see, boom, there's your gap up. All right. So we weren't in yet. Boom, retest our call line. And we would get in. We would get in right around here off the retest. Your entry would be probably around here for about 55, 60 cents. Now, what happens is we kind of consolidate here, and you probably could get a little nervous. But again, we don't break this line, our call line. So in my mind, there's no reason to get out yet. Stop loss would be somewhere in this range of breaking this line back under, or maybe pick in the middle somewhere. But as a whole, your easy stop line would be this 47.45 line. So we're still in. We don't break that 47.45 line. We're in the $48 call at around 60 cents. And now we just watch the price target, price action. And here we go. It starts moving back up towards our price target 1. Now you could sell out as you approach that green line. But as you see, the next day is going to come and open up right here. And we have a nice move over. And here we go. We start actually making moves. And you could have sold out of this for a 200% gain on Wednesday. So again, pretty straightforward. You wait for either retests of the gold lines or breaks and confirmations like MU. MU was a break and confirmation here. You had a break, retest, confirmation, go. UAL, you had basically a break over even price target 1, a retest of price target 1, and we use that as our new call line, and we enter and go. ATVI, it broke our put line. It kept getting rejected multiple times, which means that there's strong resistance there, so we can take our puts off those retests and take them down. And Wells Fargo was a gap up and then came down and retest over the line and then stayed making higher highs and higher lows. So those are basically the main setups that you'll see on these. Remember, like you could see these retests, the same thing on the put line. If it gapped down, came up, retest the put line here, and then dropped out, that's again a similar play as the retest here that gaps up. So that's how you would play the gappers over the call and put lines. And then even your gappers over your price target lines will be played just like UAL would. So these are the basic setups for looking at confirmation. I hope you guys get something out of this. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. I am really working on getting that level breaker live so that you guys will see when these alerts come in, when these lines are broken. Have any questions? Let me know. As always, brick by